Hi Libra, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So we're going to do a general read, and this is going to be for you and who, and that who could be a friend or family member, boyfriend, girlfriend, a person of interest, right? Even one side of a situation or another, whether or not love is on the brain. So we're going to focus on love for this one here, and we're going to see what wants to come up. I'll follow, we're going to work on you on one side, and then the other person, the who, on the other side, okay? So let's see what is in store for you. I want to thank all of you that have been booking sessions with me, not only your reads, but also your coaching sessions. For those of you that I've been working with you on your business, which has been so wonderful, and it's been so amazing to see you achieve those milestones and see how happy you get, because it's really your work, you know, and it's me at awe, just kind of watching you work through it, and being that launching pad and getting you going. So thank you for that. And then all of you, it could, for some of you, it's in, you know, just working through the things in terms of a relationship, or just, you know, in life overall, in life coaching. So if that is of interest to you, and you're running into some roadblocks along the way, you definitely want to book a discovery session up here or in my description box below, okay? And sorry for the siren there, okay? But maybe that's just a little bit of a warning to take heed for some of you, you know, and bless that soul, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get going, and let's see what's in store for you. Again, this will be a general read, so if you're looking for a personal read that actually taps into your own personal energies, then go to the Guided Intuitive up here or my description box, okay? Let's jump into this and see where you're at right now, okay? So here's where you're at right now. Let's see where you're at. So we've got the Nine of Wands. So this is about persevering after being beat up a little bit, okay? But continuously to persevere regardless, okay? You're really looking for that last one, and you want to move that and bring that to a close, right? And have that new beginning. So it's whatever it is you're persevering in love. You know, it's green boots, green tights. That has to do with the heart chakra, okay? And that has to do with love, okay? So this is saying is that you're persevering at all odds for love, okay, in this situation is what I feel, and you're not giving up. Now the nines are about coming to fruition, so let's see what else wants to come out in terms of where you're at right now, okay? Okay, let's see what we have here. Ooh, okay. Now this is interesting because I was just shuffling this, and you know who got this? I did a bonus read for Scorpio, and I just recently did it. I realized I did an extra one, so I'm just going to make it a bonus and, you know, give that to Scorpio. But it's very interesting because Scorpio got a lot of the same things, so I'm going to bring that out to you, okay? So what I get is the Three of Cups, okay? And then I get the Eight of Wands, okay? And then I get the Three of Swords, okay? So what this tells me in persevering is that there's been some sort of heartbreak, okay? And within this relationship or situation. And then I get the Eight of Wands. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy. So about messages kind of coming through, and then leading to some sort of celebration of some sort, okay? So maybe perhaps that what it is that you've been persevering on, you know, something that maybe just didn't turn out the way that you wanted it to, and now you're getting some sort of messages coming through, and so you're perhaps celebrating with friends and going out and celebrating with friends and that type of thing. And it could be a heartbreak of a message that came through, or you know, it could be of the sorts there. So it's interesting. You got the Eight of Wands, and you got the Nine of Wands, okay? We got two threes here, right? And so I'm going to pull another card here. I want to say, what was this heartbreak here? What is this heartbreak here? Okay, all right. So, guys, this Three of Swords energy was, you know, when I clarified that, I get the Nine of Swords, the Hierophant, and then I also get the Four of Wands. So this has to do with has to do with not knowing which way to turn to. This has to probably do some sort of marriage and happy home life. Okay, there's been some sort of heartbreak. Okay, it's a heartbreak that dealt with the stability, and the Hierophant having to do with marriage. You see how this kind of the stability shook for a moment there? That was rocked. It's like almost feel like the camera just kind of made a moment there to the stability had been rocked based upon the tradition perhaps of a marriage or situation, and a perspective of how looking at things. But I think that for some reason that there's been some sort of message out of that, and there's been some sort of celebration. So I just want to find out, what did you have to surrender to here? What is the Three of Wands? What information can you give us on the Three of Wands? And this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, right? And this is having, you know, not liking, you know, kind of being, at odds in a, kind of at an 8, which is, talking about change. So changing perspective, and then, delivering message. And it does make a change as it relates to the foundation is some sort of marriage or some sort of tradition or belief, okay? Tradition or belief in the relationship or situation. But what's this 3 of Wands? What wants to come out? Surrender your desire to control people. Okay, how interesting. I don't know if Gemini got this, or you guys are going to check. You might have Gemini in your chart, but do check your moon, rising, and Venus signs as well too. Okay, because that might give you a little bit of a influence and some sort of insights. But this is about being over controlling, how that can sabotage a relationship or situation. And so what this is saying is to surrender control, of the desire to control people. This is about backing off to achieve your goals and your, whether your love life, your work more effectively, and for the better, and allows you to regroup and allows the situation to breathe. Right? It allows the situation to breathe. And that's exactly what I get. So for you, what came through is some of the heartache is that, it kind of came out through that way. So this is interesting. Anything else that wants to come out in terms of the heartbreak here? Could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or someone who has that in their chart. Very confident. She might have a cat, might be spiritual, very focused on the light. She's a creator. She goes, she's one that can just put her mind to something and make it happen, right? So it could be a heartbreak in terms of something like that. And maybe that person was actually, a little bit more of controlling, or whatever the case may be, but trying to move the situation forward. This is saying step back, give it some breathing room, okay, before you step in again. Let's take a look at this other person on the other side, okay? Let's do that, okay? Let's take a look. Ooh, okay. So this is Capricorn energy. So this is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We get the devil. So this is some sort of bondage, right? So this person maybe felt bonded. Maybe there was some sort of, kind of toxic kind of synergy that needed to kind of close its cycle so you can move forward. So that's what I was kind of getting over here. Sorry for the card there, guys. Let's see here. Someone doing a turnaround, a roundabout. Interesting. So it could be in terms of this person here, changing and getting out of this. So let's take a look. Let's pull some cards on the devil. Major Arcana card too. So really speaks about Earth energy, Capricorn energy. Okay, let's take a look. Interesting. Okay, gotcha. So this is about. I get, and I clarified that. I get the Knight of Cups, and I get the Strength card. Right, and then I also get the Seven of Pentacles. So this person, I really feel this person. Maybe perhaps you've offered love to this person, or a cup of love to this person, and then this person is really focused on how they want to move forward. They put a lot of time, and energy into this relationship or situation. They're trying to find the strength, and it's about being able to move forward. Perhaps they feel that it's a little toxic in some way, shape, or form. So, I think that they're kind of they're needing to rid of this devil energy. What is it that they need to surrender in this devil energy over here? I just want to see what wants to come out. But they need strength to continue to work on this if they're going to actually move into a love situation. So let's take a look and see what else wants to come through. So this is about surrendering to beauty in the natural world. So how you had to take a step back, on your side, give the relationship and the situation some breathing room. This person needs to get out in some energy, get out in nature to kind of experience a little bit. Hold on one second, guys. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Okay, so, and I'm in the process of moving, so it's a little noisy around here. So that being said, so this person had to surrender to the beauty of their natural world. And by doing that, that actually gets them a lot more grounded in terms of making the best decision as it relates to love in there. So it's kind of like, they needed to spend some time in nature to really, really step into the beauty and the ecstasy of life again, so they can kind of get to their point where they're able to make better decisions. Yeah, and I also get surrendering the need to always be right. Okay. So this person is focusing on that and the gift of letting go. And they're being a lot more yielding now. And, as opposed to being maybe a little bit more rigid than before. So that's what seems to have coming into play. Because I think if they do that, it allows this type of energy and any sort of conflicts coming in with this to dissipate, right? And it actually improves the relationship and the situation. So you're giving this person breathing room, and this person is being a little bit more yielding. It's a divine timing thing too. But I think it also this person's recognizing the toxicity in this and doesn't want to move forward in this love, even until that some of that stuff has dissipated, and getting it to a good foundation is what I feel. So that's interesting. Let's take a look back over to you in terms of what is it that you need to focus on in this relationship or situation? What do you need to focus on? The goddess of oneness, okay? So if you wondered if this person was thinking of you, this is a reminder to say someone close to you is fondly thinking of you at this very moment. So if you were wondering, the answer is yes, they are, okay? It's like lightning around them. They see you, okay? They see you, and it's kind of like they're rooted. It's kind of like they feel that they just have this connection with you that brings in some beautiful growth. So that's what this talks about. It's like this being one. It's like together, it's almost like you complete each other in some way. So that's what I feel is going through your, what to focus on is to know someone's thinking of you. Anything else? I get the angel of support, which is about any sort of prayer or silent prayer that you've had, that you've just kind of looked up in the sky and said, gosh, can you just please help me with this? And, do your best to do the steps that you can. And then when you can't, let go and to ask the universe for some help, your source, whatever that is. This is saying that the universe, your source, has heard your prayer. And so this is about support being all around you. So again, I think there is an element of divine timing on here. So that's what you need to focus on. Anything else that's going to help you in this? What you need to focus on at this moment. Do something different. So in terms of approaching this person or this situation, it wants you to do something different, okay? And what would that look like? So that's what this is talking about. Do something different, and you're going to know it's going to come to you, okay? So that's what it wants to come into play. Anything else? Refine your attention, okay? Refine your attention. So if you want this relationship or situation to work, you have to do something different and refine some of your attention onto it for something to happen. That's, for some of you that want to make it work, okay? And then ask with sincerity what you don't know and what you want. And again, you've got support that's all around you, so you can ask your source, for divine guidance, right? Because they've heard your call for help. So some of you already have done that, okay? But ask with sincerity is coming through. How interesting. What is the best way for this other person to move forward? What wants to come out for them? The best way for this other person to move forward. Let's take a look at what that is. Best way for this person to move forward. What we get, new life. Okay, this is an opening of a new life. There's a new chapter in this person's life, and they're just so ready for it. So this is a good divine time. This is a good time for this person. They're kind of shedding the old, moving on to this brand new chapter, right? And again, get more of nature. It's about some sort of dream for this person is coming true. Could be you coming into their life. That's one of their dreams. Or it could be one of their dreams in their life is actually coming true. It's coming to fruition. This is one of them, okay? This is communication. All that blue is the blue chakra. And remember, you might resonate with one side more than the other. I'm just focusing on you on one side and the other person on the other, okay? So yeah, this is goddess of nature. So getting out into the universe, getting out into the, getting out into, communicating. It's all about too what this person reaps is what they're going to sow. So whatever it is that they've been working on is that they're going to get a definite outcome in that, something beautiful. Anything else on the best way forward? So getting out of nature, what they reap, what they sow, dreams coming to fruition in a new chapter on life for them. Addressing addictions. So if they had any sort of addictions, remember we go back to like a little bit of a codependency, a little bit of toxicity. It's about ridding of that. It's a ridding of that so they can move forward in love. And that's really what I see here in surrendering the need, to control soul and surrendering to the beauty of the world, because the beauty of the world is what feeds this person. It gets them grounded. It makes them feel whole and one with the universe and with themselves, and they feel really grounded, and that way they can address this a little bit more, appropriately for them. Anything else? Live your soul, not a role. So for this person, it's about them not focusing on what other people want them to do and not what society wants them to do, but what their heart is telling them to do. And that could be, again, for a person, place, or thing that they want. Okay, so that's what's coming through. Anything else over on this side? Accepting disappointments gracefully. So perhaps this relationship or situation didn't work out. Maybe you and this other person, or perhaps in their life that they were going through some difficult times, and they've learned to accept these disappointments gracefully. And they chose to do it that way, I should say. Not all of us choose to do it that way, but in this other person here, they chose to, and it really opened up a brand new chapter in their life, and a beautiful one too. So how are they feeling about you? That's what I want to know, is how are they feeling about you? Let's take a look at that. How is this other person feeling about you? Okay, let's see what that is. What do we have? Good stuff. You're so beautiful to me. This is great. This is great. Do check your moon, rising, and Venus signs too, guys, okay? So I know I said that before, just a reminder on this, okay? I put up walls around me. This person has gone through a lot. They've gone through a lot in their life, especially in terms of their love situation. And they may be a little bit more guarded than they typically would be. So they do realize that they have put walls around them, and they're realizing that. And so they're making some changes, okay? And they also didn't want the honeymoon phase to end. So in this relationship or situation, they just didn't want the honeymoon phase to end. And anything else? For them, it was easier almost to be in a superficial relationship with you than it was to be in a, bringing it down into the 3D. Okay, so bringing it down to the plane. So 3D, 5D, but it's kind of like there was a discrepancy between the 3D and 5D, and so bringing really this down into a physical plane to be grounded and rooted was a hard thing for them. Okay. It was more ethereal for them, and it was easier for them that way, okay? And anything else, they're having a hard time admitting that they're wrong. Well, that is something that does need some work. So again, it could be for being able to do that is being open to love. It's sometimes being a little bit more vulnerable, okay? And what can help them in terms of being, admitting that they're wrong, to getting, to that, what can help them? It's reconnecting. They need to reconnect with themselves. It's about reconnecting to their soul, not a role. So once they do that, and they reconnect with themselves and what they truly want in their heart, then they can admit that they're wrong. So they're going through a little bit of work in terms of this, okay? How do you feel about them? Let's take a look. Okay, how do you feel about them? All right, let's see here. I have found safety in the silence between us. So, wow, it's like kind of hiding and not being able to do anything. So about finding safety in the silence. Wow. Anything else? I'm settling for the life I thought I wanted. Okay, that's how you're feeling. So maybe the current situation that you're in right now. I want you to believe in me again. So we get the card of light. Well, I want you to believe in me again. So that's what you're feeling. Wow. Anything else? I'm focused on my career over love right now. Okay, so that could be the case. So very interesting. So that's what I feel coming through here. Wow. So, it's just a choice that's made. If that's what of the focus that's happening right now. I want you to believe in me again. What's going to help you with believing in yourself again? Anything that can help you to help you to help this person. This is about the card that I got to clarify that is support. So this is about providing support, communication. It's about communication that's going to bring the light out into the moon. So, this is about spiritual communication too. So, but yeah, really communicating. If you want me to believe in you again, and that's something that you want to do, it's about, supporting the communication efforts. And that's going to bring in those layers of believability and build those layers of trust, and belief in each other. Okay. So that's what it takes. So what does the love oracle have to say for you in this relationship or situation? What is the love advice from the love oracle for you in this relationship or situation? Let's take a look. Here we go. What is it? Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So, kind of looking to see, in fact, if there is any sort of resentment that you've been holding on to, and forgiving you, and then forgiving the other person, and being able to move forward and have a clean slate. And so that's what's coming through. That's what's coming through here. So that's what I feel here. Anything else? So it's about emotions. They're necessary. It's important to express your emotions, and they're necessary. Again, sometimes they can distort your perception or cloud your vision, but to see things clearly, it's about letting go of the other outside things that might be really cloaking it, which such as resentment of some sort. So that's what's coming through. Any other advice that's going to help you in this? Here we go. Wow. Scorpio got this too. So if you have Scorpio in your chart, you gotta let me know you're dealing with the Scorpio. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. This is cool. This is so neat. So that's what's coming through here. It wants you to kind of take that situation and move it into positive, move the dark, kind of energy into the light energy. So this is beautiful. And anything that the universe wants you to know in terms of advice moving forward. Any dreams that the universe wants you to know as we close out. Just for you. Let's take a look. What is it? Ooh, this is beautiful. Turn on the love light. We just talked about turning the light on, right? Turning the light, and it's the heart here, okay? So this is talking about here on the back it reads, sometimes the best way to remain sane is to love like crazy, okay? Works for me, the universe. So there you have it. All right. All right, guys, note your comment below. I'd love to know. I look forward to seeing you next time. Sending you lots of love and blessings and great vibes. And until next time, namaste.